Everything we've learned so far, it could mean I did all the dogs. Hannah Joyce killed all the dogs. Not Australia. I hope for getting those dogs. 3, 2, 1.
Wanker.
Like a bit of a dick. Again? Oh right, Johnny Depp's dogs are dead. You've seen what I can do. I stand by it. This is my manifesto. And finally this week, we turn to Australia.
Mia, sì, mia. Campanello. Mm. Hey mambo, mambo italiano, hey mambo.
Aftermath. Gee, you near. Damn, baby, all I need is a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Get it cracking in the club when you hear the shit. Drop it like it's hot, get the work in that back. Girl, shake that thing, you work that thing. Let me see it go up and down. Rotate that thing, I wanna touch that bang, and you make it go round and round. Step up in the club, I'm like, who you with? See you need in the house, yeah, that's my clique. Yeah, I'm young, but a nigga from the old school. On the dance floor, nigga doing old movies. I don't give a fuck, I do what I want to. I hit your ass up, boy, I don't want you. Better listen when I talk, nigga, don't trip. Yo, heat in the car, mine's in this bitch. I ain't tryna beat, I'm tryna get my drink on. Now my diamonds, my fitted, and my mink on. I'ma kick it at the bar till it's time to go. Then I'ma get shorty in and I'ma let her know. All a nigga really need is a little bit. Not a lot, baby girl, just a little bit. We can head to the crib in a little bit. I can show you how I live in a little bit. I wanna unbutton your pants just a little bit. Take them off, pull them down just a little bit. Get the kissing and touching a little bit.
Come here from that.
Come on. What now?
If you turn on the light, I dropped my pill somewhere.
Everybody, look.
Oh, wait, is that it? Right there.
Where?
That's it.
No, that's not. That's what I know.
I opened that.
Yeah, because she's inside or I wouldn't have shut it.
I didn't see her.
Oh, it goes pretty good, brah. We know stuff because
He's
we
a
know
knower.
because we know stuff. But not everybody knows stuff. Other than that, it's all good. How you doing? How you doing? What's everybody doing tonight? I like all kinds of music. But most of the work I've done has been with in places that play canned music, and well, music has been dead to me for a while. I'm trying to get back to it. I don't like country so much. There are some good country, not many. No, I don't care. I just play music to pass the time too. Yeah, what you want, honey? Want to get that moth?
Where?
I don't know. She says there's
Oh.
a moth there.
There it is.
See? My cat's looking at a moth. Get that moth. Get the buggy. Look, look behind you. No, it's in front of you. No, it's behind you. No, it's in front of you. No, it's behind you.
Her heart's beating out.
Looky. Yeah, drug addiction's horrible. I don't know. Well, but go get the bug. Well, dude, like I said, the majority. And that's a lot of people. You know, that's not 100. Even if you got 1%, that's still what 8 million people, something like that. That's a lot of people that aren't stupid. The majority are stupid. And it's not just stupid as an overall encompassing thing. It's more ignorant, stupid, willful stupidness than it is just plain stupidness. It's a state of mind where people choose not to be educated. They choose not to know things. They choose not to accept reality. That's what I'm on about, really. I don't say it flippantly, but I do say it wholeheartedly that the majority of people that I come across on a daily fucking basis are just fucking stupid. Well, that's that, especially with the internet being the biggest perpetrator of that stupidity, and knowing for a fact that not what the internet was really designed for. I mean, nobody had a real outlook. They had the basic design of it, exchanging ideas and thoughts and education between people. And it was supposed, with that thinking in mind, was supposed to enlighten us and, elevate us in our education. What it has allowed us to do instead is spread stupidity across the planet. And how we as a human being aren't really, all that's cracked up to be. Even though people say, oh, yeah, we're this and that, we're this and that. We're not. We're an imperfect being. Yep. And it'll take, hopefully, these next generations coming up, these young ones, they will get the proper message across. But I don't know. It doesn't look good. It really doesn't. It just, but that's why I've chosen this name and this persona, because it's become quite clear that something needs to change. Something needs to happen. We need to wake, and I hate using wake the people up. I hate using that. But it's not just waking up. It's accepting the fact that they don't know anything and that what they believe in is not true, and that they've been willfully avoiding the truth. They've been willfully dumbing themselves down. I don't know. I find it all silly. Oh, yes. Yes. My wife has been saying that for decades. Literal decades. She's been saying ever since she's seen that movie, and then what's coming out lately, yeah, she's always advocated that, yeah, that movie is pretty much a fucking documentary, and that's what's happening now, and that's what it's leading to. And I know it's not going to get that bad because we do have smart people out there. There are, we wouldn't have super colliders if we didn't have smart people. we'd have bigger colliders if we didn't have stupid people in charge, though. See, that's what it really goes to. It goes, we have smart people, but stupid people who don't get it just happen to be in charge because they're the ones who want to do the job. When you need people who don't want to do the job because they'll get the job done and get it done right so they can get away from that job. Ignorance is bliss only if you're high. Ignorance is not. Well, it is. But not bliss. I wouldn't call it bliss. I'd call it ignorance is safe. That's what ignorance is. Ignorance is safe. Ignorance is no change because change is scary. I have fallen victim to that myself. Change is scary on all levels. It really is. And sometimes you got to face that fear and move on. Unfortunately, as you get older, that fear is real. Oh, yeah. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Well, Kirk, I try. That's what I've been looking for is good conversations. Unfortunately, usually I get potty mouths and other views that, well, aren't so good, but I try. That's what I want to have. I want to have decent, honest, open, and educated fucking conversations with people who know what they're talking about. Can take a few criticisms if they come up. I think people need to communicate more, worry less about superficial things, and make change happen in a real and substantive way. But unfortunately, again comes ignorance and the status quo, and people not willing to move the goalpost. A consequentialist, what is that? You won't tell me who's hiding. Oh, a cost benefit amount. I can see that. Tend to look at things a little. If you just brush aside all of the red tape, all of the bullshit that comes up and then discuss it to where everybody understands what's going on. And be able to, communicate effectively your ideas. And not just beat people over with the head with, oh, this is your religious, political, or social duty to do so. Good, man. I found a decent sub place again. I'm happy. We haven't had a decent sub place around in shit almost 2-3 years now. Ah, I believe as long as you treat people the way you wish to be treated, that you be kind, considerate, and understanding. Don't be wimpish about it. Stand your ground. But be the adult. That adult that just everybody looks to and goes, hey, that's a good way of thinking. Yeah, let's try that. Oh, I don't know if I am. I kind of like pain. No, not really. I can take pain. I feel pain 24/7, so it's nothing big. And I have diabetes. Type 2. That's a story in and of itself. Yeah. 24/7, as long as I'm up, I'm feeling some kind of pain. Usually it's at a 1, but sometimes it hits 10. No. There are certain people that do need to be hurt. There's a large section of several communities that just need a smack upside the head, go wake the fuck up and stop acting like dumbasses. But we can't do that because they don't respect anybody. And though respect is something that is individual for each person on what that means to them, because it does. It means different things to different people. But and finding that one person that everybody can respect and look up to, that's the real hard part. Because, well, everybody we've had up there so far is flawed, me included. I mean, fuck, I'm flawed as fuck, dude. I have a lot of flaws, but by doing this and talking, I can concentrate with people and discuss stuff with people and engage in thoughtful conversation with people. Though again, it usually winds up talking about poop. I have a problem with evil, being that, again, it does. A lot of this comes to interpretation. Oh, then you would love it here, Kirk, because that's what they talk about a lot. Usually, wombat poop. That usually comes up because it's square. And then it just goes weird from there. But evil is a man-made concept. I don't think it's a universal thing. I think it's just something that we humans do and understand and don't understand because I don't get it. I mean, yes, there are people who are, quote unquote evil, but they poop just like we do. They eat just like we do. The only thing different is their moral compass and actions, I would guess. I don't know. Be nice to one another, goddammit. Hug one another. Unless they don't like to be touched. In that case, just give them a fist bump. They'll be cool. Like my kid, he doesn't know how to hug. He's never wanted to. And it kind of freaks him out. But every once in a while he does. And I get it. I'm a hugger myself. I'll hug anybody. Hmm. Okay, I can agree with that. Oops, sorry. That was good. I'm glad I found a sub place. But is it evil if it comes from a revenge type of thinking? Or someone or some group has done something to someone for so long and they do it, and that group starts to do it back to them? Is that evil? Or is that justified? And what happens when evil is the norm? Where somebody is doing something to a group on a continual basis and everybody just ignores it. Mm. Thoughts to ponder by. I can agree. But then you get into other questions like what is justice? Because everybody has a different version of justice. We have laws that nobody seems to really want to follow, but they reluctantly do so. And those that break those laws think that those laws don't apply to them because of who and what they think they are. Hmm. Shouldn't justice be straightforward? Of course, I would have to have a very good explanation of just what justice entails, what it means, what it implies, what are its restrictions, and why, as I, a person, have to be aware of that. Because I just a good old country boy from the country, you know what I'm saying? I don't need all that fanciness stuff. I'm just a good old country boy. Ooh, you like that word, huh? Well, I don't know. I definitely understand the concepts, of course. The overall reasons why we have laws. So the reason we have laws is because stupid people exist. And that's the reality of laws. It's because of stupid people. That's why you have rules. Because of stupid people. People who have done things that are just considered dumb by majority and not, you know, things that we would want to continue to be done to one another. Get something right. I'm just being secondary. Get out here. Ooh. Damn it. There's all my people there. Because I mean, they don't teach law. Don't, you know, they say, oh, you should just be good, be kind, but they don't teach why we need laws, what we need in laws, why we need police, why we need this, that, and the other thing. Ah. No. We never really got taught that either. I mean, you sort of do, but then, yeah, I was never taught morals until way later. And it took me going to the Army to understand even more. It took a long, hard look at everything in my life to understand that what I was doing wasn't what I would later call morally right. Wasn't morally reprehensible, but it wasn't right either. Yeah. Well, they set me straight. Took 3 different times, but I finally figured it out. I think everybody could benefit from some sort of service in their life when they're doing something for the greater good, to understand the greater good is the better way to go. And I did that for a lot of my life, but I didn't realize it till much, much later. That dealing and being part of the greater good is better than not. Yeah, Odyssey. Ah, now I kind of get it better, Kurt. I know. I will agree that is a good quote. I will admit. I'm hoping at least you'd stop in, Odyssey. I was waiting to see if Star would. I found something for you too. Well, gravity does have some pull. But a bump. I can joke too. It's 15 hours ahead, I believe you are. Oh, maybe now, just maybe, gravity waves are the fiber of the apple that is the universe. Har, 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 har. Half an hour. Yeah, you're 15 minutes ahead, 15 hours ahead of me, dude. You're in the future. 42 apples. See? Well, if it has an effect on something, then it has to exist. I would hope. Okay, I want you to go to a college and find the highest person you can and say that. Whoa, dude. Because it's Saturday there, right, Ozzy? He's in the future, man. Odyssey's from the future. We're talking to someone. You think, therefore I am. Yeah, that's cool. My mom was in quantum physics. Was he? Was it quantum? It was physics, I know that. I like how they're saying that black holes now are the fabric of the universe. Or wormholes, sorry. Wormholes are the fabric of the universe. And a lot of them taste just freaking nasty. If you ever heard of Johnny Appleseed, Odyssey, and most of the apples he put out didn't taste good at all. And I'm sure his story isn't all that's what it is. Here, let's just pass out the. Mm. I wonder what flavor gravity is. My cousin is. I'm warm and fuzzy. Rah, rah, rah. Hold on. I got it wrong way around. Well, education. The modernization of education. So, I don't know if you know what my title means, but it's about the hurricane. It made some guy cry. It made some weather guy cry as it was approaching Florida, saying how he hadn't seen a storm like this ever. And yet, it didn't really do that much. And now the next one that comes along will do twice the amount of damage because a lot of people just won't listen anymore. No. I'm up in the mountains, dude. We get horizontal tornadoes here. Tornadoes out in the valleys here. We get high winds mostly and heavy rain where I'm at. But we're too close to the mountains. We're in the foothills, basically. Oh, Kirk, it wasn't. The only thing that was bad about it that was worse were the tornadoes. Those are what killed the most people. They didn't expect tornadoes. And it's just going to get worse. This is the first. Next year, oh my God, I can't even begin to. Yeah. Oh, Maine, that's cool. I used to summer in Maine. Maine, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Canada, all up and down the East Coast. Every year, my grandfather would take us somewhere different. Oh, I'm because they've been told. Yeah, he's Aussie. I'm in Colorado, but they can't. Honestly, even PBS can't. I was watching PBS. They couldn't say climate change because they've been told not to. The media has been told not to call it climate change. Your car's called the Colorado. Oh, shit. I was watching PBS News and what did she say? Due to the changing of the climate. That's how she put it. Disney eats babies to stay alive. All right, on. I'm sure you need a four-wheel drive, though. Most people out here don't need one, but have one because, you know, they're from Colorado. Of course, that's only half the population. The other half are driving SUVs and fucking Teslas because I think their shit don't stink. I know, huh? They're always getting away. Damn kids. We got 8 billion people on this planet. I think a few missing babies ain't gonna change much. Oh. Well, that's a good deal. Kirk, you have a lovely evening. And hope to talk to you again sometime, maybe. On your way out, just hit the like and subscribe, like everybody begs people to do. I just want to go viral just once. But I'm not exciting enough. Right on, Kurt. Right on, brother. Well, I don't think he's going to show up. I might as well do the show this year. I found this today or yesterday, Odyssey.
Not just the country where Russell Crowe lives, but very much the Russell Crowe of countries. Australia is a land of many exotic animals, from this weird thing that shouldn't exist to this weird thing that shouldn't exist. Hey, furry things don't have bills, you little creep. Knock it off. This week, Australia had some international animal drama.
Hollywood
I don't know,
star
man.
Johnny Depp is in trouble with the Australian government after they found out he snuck his 2 dogs into the country on his private jet.
This is the house on Australia's Gold Coast, currently being rented by Hollywood star Johnny Depp. And here inside are 2 illegal aliens, Pistol and Boo.
This story is amazing. It appears that actor Johnny Depp, I'm sorry, that's just a fedora atop a pile of greasy hair. Apparently, actor Johnny Depp, sorry, that's just a trash bag full of scarves. Apparently, actor Johnny Depp allegedly decided to bring his 2 dogs, Pistol and Boo, to Australia, where he's currently filming the latest Pirates of the Caribbean movie, which I can only assume is entitled Pirates of the Caribbean. Did anyone actually ask for this? The problem is, Australia has strict customs and quarantine rules to prevent the spread of diseases. You can't just smuggle in your pets, which is why Australia's Minister for Agriculture, Barnaby Joyce, was so angry.
If we start letting movie stars, even though they've been the sexiest man alive twice, to come into our nation, then why don't we just break the laws for everybody? So it's time that Pistol and Boo buggered off back to the United States.
to say, that's pretty ballsy. Elected officials very rarely risk openly telling puppies to go fuck themselves. And look, he's not wrong to be angry. The problem is, he quickly started to lose the moral high ground.
Now, Mr. Depp has to either take his dogs back to California or we're going to have to euthanize them. He's now got about 50 hours left to remove the dogs.
He gave them a death countdown. And this became such a global sensation. The Guardian even had a clock ticking down the seconds on its website, which is confusing because countdown clocks are usually for good things. 3, 2, 1, yay! Wait, what are we celebrating again? Oh, right, Johnny Depp's dogs are dead. The problem is, for an agriculture minister, Barnaby Joyce doesn't seem to be great around animals because this is an actual photo of him staring menacingly at an alpaca. Look at him. He hates that alpaca. The amount of loathing and contempt he feels for that glassy-eyed Muppet donkey is incalculable. and the thing is, even fellow Australians, to be fair, felt that Joyce was acting like a bit of a dick.
What I'm saying is, you sound like an absolute clown telling the guy to bugger off back to Hollywood or we'll kill his dogs. You sound like an idiot. You're a government minister, not some idiot off the street mouthing off to a news camera. Have some decency.
This Kyle, it seems interesting coming from you, mate. You're the number one.
Oh, shut up, Barnaby. You're an absolute joke, Barnaby. I'm going off because you sound like an insensitive wanker.
I am not sure finer words have ever been spoken in the English language than "shut up, Barnaby, you insensitive wanker." Someone stitch that onto a throw pillow immediately. Do it. But thankfully, with the...
Uh-oh, I did it. It was me.